Hey guys, this time you're watching itaruntech channel. Guys, in the last video I have told you about the difference between the LCD screens and also LED screens. At the end of the video I have shown you that in this video I'm going to make the difference between the POLED screens and AMOLED screens. Not only that, we are going to know the difference between the QLED screens and also the AMOLED screens and it's going to perform better. That's also. So please subscribe to the channel before going to the video. If you love me, like the video and also share the content too. Thank you, always support me. Thank you. So going into the video, so today in this market world we're gonna have the QLED screens, which is called as quantum dot organic light emitting diode. It's going to perform a larger and larger and give you a better output too. How can I say that QLED screens are better than AMOLED screens? So QLED screens where we having this kind of a technology which going to work with a lot of mechanism, and not only that, they'll give you a lot of brightness. I'm not saying that there are LEDs, so you're gonna have a lot of advantages having organic light emitting diode, that is OLEDs. I'm not saying that in the QLED TVs you're gonna get a lot of brightness and not having a burning issues. I'm not saying that it's gonna be very not having that much of a harmful issues. Okay, so this kind of a, but the power consumption is very more when it compares to the AMOLED screens. Okay. So how can we say that the QLED was great than the AMOLED screens? So AMOLED having a lot of disadvantages, we're gonna say that. So AMOLED screen's gonna burn. Okay, so AMOLED screen display gonna burn because they're not having that much of a durability when it compares to the QLED screens, which is having in televisions. Okay, so QLED screens will be displayed only in the television. They are not up yet in the mobile market, but the QLED screens are very famous. Okay. A lot of people know the QLED TVs or LED TVs, but you haven't known about the AMOLED TVs, okay? But AMOLED TVs were very rare because they were expensive, but QLED screens were not much very expensive. They're a little bit cheaper, but they're having a greater price when it compares to the IPS LCD display. Not having as much of a curve price, everything, but you don't have the display. That's going to be an awkward issue, okay? But QLED screens were having a lot of advantages because it's going to give you a lot of brightness to you. Not showing you that it's not harmful and 70% harmless when it compares to the IPS LCD displays. Not showing you that they were having, so this kind of advantage, they were going to be having the larger screens, okay, larger brightness, not showing the burning issues. This kind of advantage that the QLED screens have when it compares to the AMOLED screens in the television. Okay, so we cannot compare the QLED screens on the mobiles because we are not seeing it in the QLED mobile. Okay, so this is the biggest advantage, having a QLED screens in the televisions. Okay, so QLED screens are greater than the AMOLED screens in the television market. Now compare the AMOLED screens with the POLED screens. So AMOLED, actual matrix organic light emitting diode, plastic organic light emitting diode. So POLED screens we have seen famously in the Motorola phones, but how the POLED screens will work? The working of the AMOLED and the POLED is same, but the glass it's going to be included in the AMOLED can give it more durability and more reliability when it compares to the POLED screens. POLED is working with the mechanism which going to have the plastic. Okay, so plastic doesn't have that much of durability, but plastic organic light emitting diode, that means POLED can give you a lot of peak brightness and give you a lot of output, larger output when it compares to AMOLED screens. Okay, so AMOLED doesn't have that much of a greater issues when it compares to the POLED screens because POLED screens is coming with the plastic. When you play a game, okay, when you play a game, there will be sort of a problems. You're gonna have the burning issues. Not only that, your display gonna be turned out within a couple of years. So this doesn't have that much of the durability and reliability when it compares to the AMOLED. Okay, the both mechanism of working is same, but AMOLED does have glass. The plastic have, POLED have plastic. Okay, so we're gonna see the plastic POLED screens only in flipping phones and also the flip phones. But surprisingly, we haven't seen this kind of screens in the flipping phones and also for our phones. Perhaps we take the Samsung Z Flip 4 and also the Fold 4 phone, we have AMOLED screens. We don't have the POLED screens because they're not much having that much reliability in the POLEDs, but POLEDs can bend. Okay, plastic, glass doesn't bend. So AMOLED screen doesn't have the bending technology. Okay, but you can have in the folded phones. I'm not showing you that in the flipping phones. So you can bend the phones. Okay, you can fold the phones. So if the AMOLED screen, if the POLED screens can be have in the Samsung, flipping phones and also in the folder phones, that's going to be a better output for them. Not only that, they are being cost saving and everything. So it's going to be an issue that's going to be sorted by the Samsung phones too. Okay, so POLED screen doesn't have much of reliability, so AMOLED is the winner. Okay, so this is the video, friends, and QLED is greater than AMOLED and in the television market. Okay, if the AMOLED screens running on the TV, if they have the price level is low, then AMOLED is going to be winner. But that's going to be seen in the recent days. So QLED is the winner here. So AMOLED is the winner when it compares with the POLED screens. Okay, so AMOLED versus POLED. AMOLED is the winner. QLED versus AMOLED. QLED is the winner. So this is the video, friends. I hope you watched the video, and if you watched till the end, please subscribe to the channel and love me and like the video and support my channel. This is friends signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.